My role as a judge at the MTN App of the Year Awards really involved a couple of things. Key amongst them was one, to be impartial about the ideas that I'm about to see. Secondly, to apply my business acumen in terms of the commercial viability of the actual business itself. Thirdly, try and apply myself in understanding the consumer segment that we're going after. And then fourthly, look and judge the entrepreneur versus the business that they're presenting. And when I say entrepreneur, it's their ability to understand the segment that they're servicing, and then of course their experience in the area that they are going after, and most probably make a judgment call on whether they're going to make it or not. What I look for in an award-winning app is essentially its ability to firstly identify a segment of the market or a problem that people are willing to pay for. Secondly, I look at, is it scalable? So as it grows, how will other competitors play in that space? And can you actually protect the idea? And then thirdly, I look at how the app actually impacts the environment that it operates in. And you must remember, not necessarily from an MTN App of the Year Awards will the app service a market that is necessarily located in South Africa. It may be an app that's located here, but servicing a US market, UK market. So there's various dynamics. And then of course, lastly, will the app be sustainable in the long run? So if you've identified a great place, people are willing to pay, you're servicing a specific market, will it be sustainable as competitors realize that you've identified an underestimated or an underserviced area? And will you be sustainable when people with resources, knowledge, and experience equally go after that same market to service? What I really enjoyed was seeing the growth of the apps as they enter themselves year on year. So we see improvement on the feedback that we give them. And then secondly, on the commercial apps, it's seeing how they begin on the feedback that we give them, commercialize themselves more and more and take advantage of market dynamics. And then ultimately, what I enjoyed the most is actually seeing what the investments in the apps that have come before us before has actually done for the business. Awards like these are important in South Africa because of two fundamental reasons. One, it's the growing funding of VC ecosystem that we need to drive. We need to encourage more VCs, both locally to be formed and internationally to come into the South African environment, ultimately into the SADC environment, and then ultimately into the whole continent. And then secondly, we need to encourage individuals to develop more ideas and develop apps that will work. And there's been so many successful businesses and case studies that we've seen over the years come through MTN App of the Year in order to be acquired by large organizations locally or large VCs ultimately that have come from the UK, the US. If I think of some of the projects that the Innovation Hub, for example, is working on and is supporting, we do need competitions like this to be just but another checkpoint towards the journey of success some of these entrepreneurs are on.